ever frame your mind and see it all in another life, if you ever frame your mind and see it all in another life, if you ever frame your mind and see it all in another life, if you ever frame your mind and see it all in another life. In the face of life, turn away from feigned aberration, define the rules, bias to your mind. Don't give in to cheap imitation, change the scene to a better life. We need it more than you'll ever know. If you ever frame your mind and see it all in another life, if you ever frame your mind and see it all in another life, if you ever frame your mind and see it all in another life,
Hello, everybody. This is strange. We're actually doing a podcast. A lot of you guys actually suggested this to me. I never thought I'd actually do it, but hey, with a lot of support, you guys really made this possible. So I'm genuinely surprised. This will be continuous. I know it says every 6 PM Friday, but we're gonna do it every 8 PM Friday after this. That's GMT, by the way, just to make sure that you know, all our like staff members and whatnot are available, and you know everybody's comfortable to be on. Today's stream, I'm here with Richard and DDD. If you guys can say hi.
Hello, guys.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys?
It's me, Baldi's Basics. Welcome to Education and Learning.
Alright, so basically, you kind of may have had the idea through the schedule on the bottom left, but we do have multiple shows running through our broadcast. So we're gonna have Big Ben broadcast, which is just us like talking about dumb shit, and then we're gonna have Politicast, which is gonna be our take on various political happenings throughout the US and of course in the UK. We're gonna have more guests coming on after that. We'll have a few people maybe tuning in throughout. My Discord tag, someone pointed out, is in the top left. You can add me on there, feel free, and I'll drag you in here if you want to put your own input on the show. So yeah.
For a lot of your reaction, we would like to see what you guys have to say to us. If you guys have anything interesting to say, then come on over to PapaAbdul's Big Ben broadcast. We'll be here all night. Just kidding.
You say there's an echo? Alright, we'll get that sorted as soon as we can. But yeah, so it's not a call-in show, right? It's nothing like that. But if you guys do want to like have me add you to a group chat for a bit, and you want to like talk to us, you know, maybe just put your own opinion, tell your own story, whatever you want to do, you know, absolutely go right ahead. It'd be great to hear what you guys have to say. And by the way, thanks a lot to everybody who's you know, actually stuck around for the first stream and really got the ball rolling on things, you know what I mean? I've heard a lot of people talking
about... It means a lot to all of us.
I've heard a lot of mention of like a Discord. I do want to work on that. I just want to get the first stream out of the way for now. The stream will be shorter than normal.
I don't think you should do Discord server right now.
Yeah.
But I think the best idea would maybe not have you own it, because if I own it, then I have all control over all of you, and I can.
Yeah. We'll work on it. We'll absolutely work on it. But I do want to get the ball rolling first of all. This stream will be shorter than the other streams. Every other stream I want to aim for at least like 2 hours. But this first stream I want to get to an hour just so we can get our bearings on the other streams. Thanks to the mods clarifying that with Kaiman. Hey Kaiman, what's up, bro? I'm actually surprised to see you on here, man. But yeah. So we got a few dumbass things to talk about, and then we're gonna go through some live news later on.
I have a lot of dumbass things to talk about, Abdul.
Yeah, go right ahead. Just kick it off, bro.
All right. Let me start with one day. One day I was actually this is a while ago. So I actually was in a call with my mates. Abdul was in this call, but he wasn't here at the time. So randomly, I thought, you know what'd be funny? If I just decided to pee on the floor for the meme. So what?
What? What? No.
So I peed on the floor, and it took me 10 minutes to clean. I was originally gonna pee on my cats for the joke, but I thought that was a little too far. So I just peed on the floor, and that happened. Another story is, I actually figured out what my activation word is. My activation word is pee. Anything that has to do with pee. So let's say, let's say if I were to eat asparagus, absolutely disgusting. I hate asparagus. My brother once told me. that.
War, I don't think he's joking, by the way, mate. I'm getting a bit worried.
My brother once told me while we were eating in this really nice restaurant. It was in Hard Rock Casino.
Alright.
he told me that asparagus makes your pee smell weird. So I was like, "Are you?" And then I shoveled as much asparagus into my mouth. Like I ate all of it. I ate all the asparagus. It was disgusting, but I don't know. It didn't even affect me. All I wanted was the smell of that pee.
Oh, we got someone who wants to come in. Actually, I think NXG wants to make a comment on your little story there.
NXG? All right.
Yeah,
bring
actually,
him
I'm surprised. Yeah, we'll bring him in. Just see if he'll join this. He'll join anytime.
Benny,
But like,
you guys can think about my story, and you guys can think about what you want about my story. Okay, listen.
I'm trying to get
story.
the ball rolling a bit, but like as soon as we start, just immediately, hey guys, I peed on the floor one time. Like you're giving people a real impression. Hi NXG, what do you think about this?
Well, my thoughts about this are, DDD, I've always known there was something weird about you.
Yeah, I agree.
I honestly do not have anything to say about that. But what was it you were saying about peeing on your cat? What?
Listen, I was originally gonna do that in front of Zephyr, but I decided nah.
What?
Nah, I'll just...
No, hold on.
Zephyr
No,
wasn't
you've
the call.
already been cruel enough to Zephyr.
I can't hear
one
any
time?
of this, so I'm just gonna have to read.
Alright, you're being overly cruel to Zephyr, man. Like, remember that one time we got the Discord stripper? You wanna talk about that?
Oh god! Oh yeah, Mr. Malfoy. Mr. Malfoy. This dude randomly DM'd me from some Discord server. He literally talked to me saying, hello there, would you like for me to do Discord stripping for you?
What the
Fucking dude.
And by the way, if
Dude
you
kept
guys
on
are wondering,
crying.
it wasn't a really bad joke. The dude was legit. I
The
have
dude
video
was
evidence
legit.
of it, but I'm not gonna put it on here because I will get like banned off YouTube.
Subscribe to our Patreon. Ha, just kidding, we don't have one.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans.
Piker, I left for a minute and you guys are talking about pissing on cats.
Oh, damn.
Oh god. Oh yeah, this is...
Thanks, Porsche, by the way, for saying, like, DMing me personally, saying that DDD has a water sports fetish. Yeah, I do agree with that.
I don't have a water sports fetish. I don't have a water sports fetish. Shut up. I don't have a water sports fetish.
Yeah, NXG,
to add on to this, the
Yeah?
fact that just before I go, to add on, the fact that this is the first topic that you're talking about, it's just
it's destroying me. It's legitimately destroying me inside out.
Alright, fine. How about this? Alright. Can we finish talking about how we also added...
I don't know, like, I think
No,
this
no,
is
no
becoming
more
a topic
topics,
of
no more
interest right
topics.
now.
Is
You never told me
is
this
it-
before the show.
No.
Is it safe
Shut
to put
up,
on YouTube?
shut up, Abdul.
You just
Shut
told
up.
me
Your
this.
turn. Abby.
Bye. Oh, hold on. 1 second, guys. You just roll the show without me a second?
And hello to you, all of you too. Jesus fuck. Is that a wind turbine in the background?
Oh, fuck. I just realized he's... Oh, crap.
He said...
I'm stupid. I really am stupid. Oh, sorry for the random silence, guys. So, NXG, do you have anything else to talk about?
Well, I just have, God, I didn't come on here with anything prepared, fuck.
You didn't have anything prepared? Okay, how about that one time you... you know what? No, I'm not gonna...
Bruh, don't bring up personal shit on here.
Okay, no. No, it wasn't personal. It was just the first time I met you. But when I first met you, I really didn't like you that one time. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to have...
I'm sorry, what? You cut out for me, what?
I said we're here to have fun. Now, keep talking. What else do you have to say?
Alright, well, the one thing I have to say is there's just one question that has really been bugging my mind. How is it that Big Chungus went from a popular meme to overrated, now back into popularity?
Because a lot of people, I think, in my personal opinion, I'm gonna be serious. I think that Big Chungus was unfunny from the start, but people started becoming creative with it, and then people started becoming overly obnoxious with it. So then people decide. I think this one song, the Big Chungus song, is what caused the freaking.
Was it the one that went like big Chungus, big Chungus, big Chungus?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the only one.
God, Jesus, I thought you were talking about the other one.
So, the Big Chungus meme is honestly the stupidest meme I've ever seen. But I don't know how it's been able to survive for this long. It should have been by now, and yet it's still up. And it's stupid. I hate it. I really want it to die, but people keep on making good memes out of it, and it's honestly funny. I unironically laugh at some of Big Chungus memes. Not the old ones, but the new ones. Because of the stupid meme.
Well, alright, that was just one random question down the line. God, fuck.
Water, stop that. No, I refuse to believe there are like 100 different Chungus songs. And if there is,
listen, I'll just do one right now, and Water will probably know what I'm talking about.
No, don't, please don't, no, just don't do that. It's a bad idea. Okay,
there's
please.
There's the original, and then there's just Big Chungus Unana.
All right.
I hate my fucking self.
Well, since Abdul is not, do you think this is enough time? You talking?
I think I'm just gonna dip.
Okay. So is not I'll type in the chat. Well, anyways, my opinion on Half-Life Alyx and Valve. Shut up, Rajiv. My opinion on Half-Life Alyx. I think Half-Life Alyx is a really amazing game, and the fact that they were able to keep their promise somewhat to making another Half-Life game amazes me. And I really respect Valve now. I respect Valve again after their absolute atrocious moment when they made Artifact and other games. They don't update too as much. So Half-Life Alyx is a really good change of pace, and I enjoy that.
I'm back.
Oh, there you are.
Very sorry. Someone came to my door. I had to get my sword. Yeah.
Well, by the way, we'll be taking more requests
yeah,
or
absolutely.
people. Boris Johnson getting coronavirus. Oh, we won't talk about that now.
That's for later on. Wink, wink.
To everyone in the stream waiting for the Minecraft server, I'm currently working on it. We will have it done by the end of the stream.
Really, Richard? Are you actually gonna do that?
Yes, we're gonna do a Minecraft server.
We're not gonna even do it for today. Like, we're not even gonna stream that.
No, it's not gonna be streamed. It's just if people want to get on.
Shut up, Spencer. We get it. You love TF2. You spend way too much money on it. That's pretty cool, by you.
Oh my god, Biker.
To all the people in the chat,
Rest in peace, our entire Chinese viewer base.
Everyone in chat, do you guys want creative or survival?
God, are you
I'd
actually
say
doing this?
survival, but really?
Survival would be more replayable, wouldn't you
More
think?
fun.
Also, can you check your
Porsche.
Can you check the group chat, DDD?
Okay, sure.
Alright.
So remove him.
Oh, you want to be on the air? Alright, we'll get you on the air, mister. Ladies and gentlemen, the big man himself.
Rajiv.
If he'll join. It's the big man. I like when he says, put me on the air, and then he just
Rajiv Kapar. Rajiv.
takes
Good
an
ad.
extremely long amount of time. Alright, I'm sure we'll join in a second, but you wanna do survival? Are we actually doing this?
Yeah, I'm working on it right now.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's gonna be 20 players. I think it's good enough.
Hardcore?
Alright, okay, we'll dwell on the Minecraft server later on. We can talk about some new stuff, I guess. So, like online classes, right? She's insane. Oh,
Oh, hey, welcome, Rajiv.
Gentlemen,
hello.
gentlemen.
Hello.
Well, shit. I guess I'm a little bit late to the party, but you know,
Hello.
I don't know, man. How are you doing today?
Going a bit stir
We're
crazy
doing
from
fine.
the little lockdown we got going on here, but
We got a fucking lockdown here. Now let me tell you something. I feel this is a basic rights of violation of human rights. But if you ask me, we have a little bit of a big issue here. If you leave your house, even for essentials, I mean, even though you're allowed to leave for essentials, I believe, you will get your ass fucking beat by the fucking police. Legit police brutality. There are videos circulating on Facebook and Twitter of, you know, even people who are selling essential stuff on the roadside, you know, like vegetable vendors. They're getting their fucking stores destroyed by the police. It's just, and first of all, you can't blame the superiors for this. The policemen are just acting like animals.
Oh god.
I've heard a lot about
nobody really
you
has.
guys, police.
Rajiv,
Why
would
are
you
we
say
talking about this on the Big Ben broadcast?
would you say the streets are more clean now that people aren't going outside?
I mean, if you really want my opinion on that, yes. Honestly, yes.
Okay. Okay. Rajiv agrees with police brutality. You heard it here first, folks.
Wait, hold on.
$59 for the new Call of Duty. Jesus.
Kaiman says.
Play Warzone, Rajiv. It's free.
Alright, great.
How many people are watching? I can't seem to see the view count.
Kaiman saying
Seven.
the
Seven are
test score
watching right
earlier
now.
today as if there was no lockdown at all. Yeah, I agree. There's some people going out acting like, you know, nothing's happening almost, and it's a bit worrying, especially when.
You know, I honestly find it funny when people actually go outside, not even knowing that there's a lockdown, and they're just having a wonderful time, and it's like they're in their own world. It's so funny. It's like it mostly happens with boomers, and oh god, I hate using that term. I'm really sorry, but no,
it's actually it's something in the modern language. You don't have to be afraid to use it.
I mean, yeah, but okay, a lot of people do this sometimes, and it's so funny whenever I see it. In fact, a couple people down here in Florida actually were doing it, and it was, God. I find it insanely funny that some people don't even watch the news, so they just freaking live in their own world.
Yeah. By the way, I just wanted to bring up. I was about to say earlier before Rajiv joined. How are you guys finding online classes? She's a bit crazy.
It's against the law in my state. It's against the law in my state.
Oh really? Wait.
Are you serious?
The governor of Massachusetts, Charlie Baker, has proclaimed that it's not viable because not everyone has access to computers. So if you want, teachers can do online classes, but none of it's graded. None of it's allowed to be graded.
Okay. But like.
That's
I don't know,
actually surprising. I never expected.
I can kind of see where they're coming from, but at the same time, like.
So I haven't done shit.
In my eyes, I just see it as an excuse to not go to school.
Fair enough.
Hey, I'm not complaining.
Yeah, a lot of people from
my brother is doing my brother's basically doing online school. It's like that, but he doesn't even focus on the class, and he just likes to play like games on his second monitor. It's pretty fucked.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who've been doing it, man. Literally today we were doing like media studies, like an online class, and I was in a call with like my classmates, and I was playing Half-Life.
I may have messed with Abdul, trying to get him on as early as possible for the stream while he was doing his online class.
Yeah, I know, dude. He called me like 15 times, just like, get on, it's today. And I'm like, Jesus, I think you're more excited than I am at this point.
I really wanted to do this so badly. You do not even know how badly I wanted to do this. I was willing to punch my own computer just for the sake of doing this.
Yeah.
I know that's kind of redundant, but it still works.
Yeah, that's insane, dude. But I'm actually really surprised people are so like hyped up about this.
A lot of people like
Uh-huh.
it. It's a good idea. It's a good stream, and
I
I
don't
think
know
it's
what I
awesome.
bring to the table really, but I'm trying to make it as like I guess like dynamic as possible, like with what I've got. So be expecting a lot more shows later on. We'll discuss that at the end, what we've got planned.
Alright.
But yeah, absolutely, we got some good stuff, like ready for you guys.
Alright,
yeah.
do you think
That's
Rajiv
great,
should be
man.
here for any longer, or should we accept new viewers?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be here for maybe like a couple minutes. I
Alright,
gotta
that's
go off.
Okay.
perfectly fine.
I just have a few points I'd like to bring across. I mean, this
Alright,
may be
sure,
a
go
little controversial, but do you think Jack Dorsey is a sellout to China?
Jack Dorsey?
The CEO of Twitter.
Yes,
See
he
you on
is.
Twitter?
I believe
Yeah.
that.
I think so.
Actually, definitely.
Because I got shadow banned on Twitter. How about that? And I didn't
know.
even bother. I don't look. It's I like this. It's at least it's not as bad as getting suspended. But I mean, personally, only thing I'm sick of is just regrowing my follower base on Twitter.
Yeah.
Some people
I know.
and Zephyr has basically been spamming my replies with racists like you deserve to get.
Why does that do this?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Zephyr
Zephyr is
always.
someone.
Actually, I remember a long time ago, Zephyr gave me a collage of gore. It was fucked. It
I
was.
And
I know. I don't want to bring up any like specific communities here, but back in the day, you guys remember Jogu, right?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh
So
god!
I don't
Remember
know.
when he said dick pics?
Wait. Right. None of us. But yeah, he tried streaming one time. He tried to do a Minecraft like hotline shit. I don't know. But basically, we tricked him into giving Zephyr the stream key.
Oh, I remember that. I fucking remember
You can
that.
imagine what
Wait.
Zephyr did.
Oh, I don't remember that. I never actually. You didn't tell me this. Wait, he actually got his stream key?
Oh yeah, and the
Yeah,
started,
we
like,
got
live
a stream
streaming
key.
specific websites that are not very allowed on Twitch.
Oh god.
I think Zephyr has his own
Yeah.
collection, anyways. Yeah. So
Zephyr has a collection. Zephyr's collection is very strong.
That has to be the most fucked up thing I've ever. I mean, I've seen a lot of fucked up shit from him,
dude,
but
I'm sure you've seen enough from your donations alone, dude.
yeah, don't worry about my donations. It's like, oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's
That's why we have
Please,
donations.
just-
That's why we have donations enabled, but the text to speech is not enabled because we do not want to deal.
We don't have donations on at the moment. I haven't set up the actual
Oh.
PayPal and everything.
Oh,
just
alright. I
yet.
was gonna say.
But I might
Oh.
do that. It just depends because I don't want to sort of sell out with donations, and I don't want to make that central
Alright.
point of the broadcast.
Rajiv, do you have anything else to say?
Basically, I have a lot on my mind, but I just keep forgetting every goddamn thing. It's like
Tell us a
every
story,
time I
tell us a story.
tell you a
Oh
story.
no! He's been here for a long time. We should have other people.
As long
I'll tell you a story. Fine, if you want me to.
Yeah,
if you want a story.
Tell us a story.
tell us something that happened.
Alright, fine. Tell the viewers the story.
Okay.
Tell it.
I'm just thinking, what should I tell you guys? There's so many cool things
Is there any
dumb
shit
shit I've
in
done.
your life recently that you just want to get off your chest?
Okay, let me tell you something. When did this world we live in, this entire world, when did we become so thin-skinned? It's a simple fucking question. Oh yeah, don't even get me started on fucking fruitball phonia, whatever the fuck. But let me tell you one thing: the world has become thin-skinned, and that is basically the end of the human race. Coronavirus isn't, nor is any other pandemic, nor is the threats of Kim Jong Un. It is, in my opinion, it's because people have become more sensitive. That's the issue. So if
Yeah,
you're
a
sensitive,
lot of-
you can't survive in a world where there are other non-sensitive people. And when more and more sensitive people breed, they produce some. What do you call it? 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 They produce some. What do they produce what is called a turbo virgin. I believe that's what it's called.
No, it's because it's not based on what they. It's based on how they teach their kids.
I
mean,
agree,
fair enough.
because a lot of
And
people
eventually, the cycle is every 100 years we have a war because people become pussies, and so pretty soon we're gonna have another war, and then we're gonna be another. It's gonna be like the baby boom generation, where we actually, we're hard and we actually have problems and we suffer instead of just having no problems at all.
Yeah, it's like that, but I mean, you actually have a point there.
Seriously, I agree.
Back in I missed the internet, Twitter back in 2016, 2015, where back when Max Morpho and iDubbbz used to tell people to kill themselves.
Right back in the day,
That was
websites
honest.
such as
Actually,
usernowdog.com.
It also
that.
reminds me of the time Parasitical got his Twitter account suspended. How long has it been suspended?
He made a few accounts after that, and then he didn't even.
Yeah, and they
He
all
just
got
gave up.
suspended. All of them are gone. He's been suspended
I
for
have been suspended 11 times, and I'm still up. I don't get it. Twitter is just fucking out to get him, I believe.
It's absolutely.
But by the way, apparently John is also being shadow banned on Twitter, so that's out.
Okay, that one's. Why are we talking about?
We can't. All right. Listen.
We don't really need to
we're
talk
gonna
about
be
it.
we're gonna be wrapping up the Big Ben broadcast very shortly. In a few minutes.
Yeah,
We're
very
gonna
shortly.
give
We're gonna keep a couple more
5-minute
viewers.
We're gonna give a 5-minute hold so that we can get everybody ready, and we're gonna shift onto the Politicast. Which, if you guys want to get all political, now's your chance.
Oh, I can be up for that.
You wanna talk
I mean,
politics
probably.
to us? You can.
I don't know.
If you really want.
I can talk about Indian politics if that
Whatever you wanna do.
adds anything to it. Alright.
Yeah,
any
let's take a couple more viewers because Rajiv has been on for a quad.
Alright,
Guys,
I'm
remember-
gonna head off. I'll be back for the next segment.
Okay, absolutely right.
Okay.
See you, man.
Everyone, remember, we will be doing giveaway eventually. It's gonna be a
It's
3D
not
confirmed
confirmed.
giveaway. It's gonna be a
not
3D printed
confirmed.
giveaway. I'm gonna be doing it. I'm gonna be doing it.
Not confirmed.
Hey,
I confirmed it myself. If I'm the one giving it away, listen.
Hey, if I hit
Yeah, alright,
100
fine.
right,
Richard.
Listen, everybody, listen. If
Yeah.
I hit 100 subs, right, and I can see when people.
Hey,
say
Porsche wants to
who's
be in.
subbing,
Abdul,
The
Porsche wants to be in. Bring.
For your 100th sub, we'll get something nicely 3D printed by Richard if he's okay with it,
That's
Alright.
true. That's true.
and it'll be to your request.
Yes.
All right,
correct.
Porsche wants
Okay,
to be in, absolutely,
Porsche. Let's bring him in.
We got 3 minutes on the clock. All right. Just
3 minutes.
bring him in. I'll bring him in. God damn it. There we go. But yeah.
Good
guys,
evening.
If you're here right now and you're watching, we would love it if you subscribed, because
Yes.
just lets us know that you guys want to stick around for more.
Oh, nice.
And also enter the giveaway for something 3D printed.
Absolutely.
Give us money.
Dog giveaway. I'll
In-
see what
Bruh.
my family says. Hey Posh, how we doing?
Good evening. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Well, I was pretty hyped for this podcast. Honestly, first off, can you hear me well?
Absolutely fine.
Yes. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
welcome,
Because
Porsche. Welcome to the Big Ben broadcast.
hello, Didi. Hello, Water
Thank you,
Sportsman.
Roxanne, for subscribing. By the way. I just missed that.
Yeah, your subscriber thing didn't work. It didn't show up when I subscribed. So,
Oh, that's weird.
Nah,
Yeah.
that sucked, man.
We'll
that's fine. That's fine.
Long Silver just subscribed. Thanks, man.
yeah.
So yeah, I have a few topics to talk about, I guess.
You might want to
alright,
tell one
so
short
listen.
story real quick, because we're literally about to wrap it up, man. We got like a minute.
Yeah. It's
I'm not
just,
gonna
I
get
just,
political next
I just
time.
want to point out. I just want to point out this about Corona. There's one positive side to all this. For example, it's more about the nature because in Italy they've measured the air quality and it has drastically improved since they started doing the quarantine. And yeah, it's and if you saw the pictures of Venice rivers, the water cleared up completely and you could see
actually
fish
heard about
again.
You serious? Yo, okay, that's awesome.
Awesome,
Just
man.
kidding.
Yeah.
We'll look
Be-
into that
That's
info
awesome.
on the next show, right? We're gonna put it on.
I actually didn't mean to say that's
I'm
awesome.
gonna
That
put it
just
on
happened in
hold
my
so
head.
everybody can get ready. We'll get the people.
All right,
in
we'll be
here
right back
ready.
shortly.
And you guys stay tuned because we're about to get political and spicy and controversial. All right, see you guys.
As if we weren't already.
Define the rules, bias to your mind. Don't give in to cheap imitation. Change the scene to a better line. We need it more than you'll ever know. If you ever frame your mind and see it all in another line. If you ever frame your mind and see it another line. If you ever bring your mind and see it all in another line. If you ever bring your mind and see it all in another line. Late last night, or was it morning? Outside the rain was pouring. I stumbled out, I hit the ground. It's a hell of a scene, but there's no story. Designed in all its glory to set you up and knock you down. Just a reflection on my bitterness. Why plant the seed and not do the rest? Just a distraction from the meaningless. I'd rather bleed than settle for less. Was told at the time to just keep going. You'll fly, but don't stop rolling. Reach for the moon and hit the ground. Is this a chip upon my shoulder, as heavy as a boulder, when all the world owes you a crown? Just a reflection on my emptiness. You don't succeed by chasing success.
welcome everybody to welcome back, I should say, to Politicast.
We're gonna
So
talk
we're
about
get spicy
stupidity.
political now.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
let's do
This is
this.
Craig.
All right.
We got Craig with us.
Hello.
He's gonna be reading some good old headlines. He's gonna be giving opinions. We'll take you guys in for opinions. And
we're gonna have to ride, aren't we?
I want to let you guys know right now. You know, feel free to message us, alright? If you want to be in here, just message us right away. My Discord tag is in the top left. And you know, by the way,
It's a nice tag right there, dude.
don't try and be edgy. No, too edgy, because we might take your call in the future.
Also, thanks for
yeah,
the subscriber, Skyzy.
Oh yeah, we forgot your subscriber, but you did. We did catch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk politics now. We got Craig, and we've got Rajiv who's sticking around. He wants to give some Indian politics.
Can I start?
Absolutely.
Should I just start with headlines quickly?
We're gonna start with headlines. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. So the main headlines today are over 900 coronavirus deaths in Italy in one day.
Up from your mic for a second. You're really loud.
Okay, is that fine?
Oh yeah, that's good.
Okay, so 900 people have died in the over 900 people have died from coronavirus in Italy in today. Congress in the US passes a $2 trillion stimulus bill to kickstart the coronavirus hit economy. Obviously, the big one, Britain's PM Boris Johnson has tested positive for coronavirus, as has Health Secretary Matt Hancock. England's Chief Medical Officer, Chris Whitty, is self-isolating at home with symptoms. Testing for frontline UK health workers is to be ramped up next week. The number of deaths in the UK has reached 759. And lastly, Australia is to quarantine all returning citizens in hotels.
Jesus.
Hotels.
You can tell just from that, but you know, coronavirus is all over the news right now, which is I mean, it's worrying, yeah, but it's also
it's insane how much it's spread. Like I also heard that the coronavirus actually has 90-something% survival rate. So why are we worrying about it so?
It's because it depends really
I don't know.
on like the underlying health conditions in your age as a main factor. Obviously, there isn't.
Yeah.
Is Rajiv gonna say something?
You also have to take into consideration that this is actually just a. How do I say this? It's basically like a scare. I mean, just panic induced by the media. You know.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Fucking assholes for this.
Yeah.
But
Welcome, welcome,
Porsche actually made a very good point in the chat there, saying that a lot of the elderly are actually still going out despite, you know, being away.
Oh yeah, I've seen it firsthand.
Those guys are actually retarded, in my
I saw an
opinion.
old couple like
I mean-
there, and I was like, you know, you should be at home right now. You know.
Yeah, but in their defense, they may have no one to go out and get stuff for them.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
you're right.
Yeah, that's the only issue. We do need to, like, you know.
I mean, I kind of feel bad for them because all they have to do is
stuff. We need to
they're-
make food delivery a big
they have
priority.
to just go through.
They're not internet literate.
That's
They
what
understand how internet works, so they have to grocery store and risk dying just to freaking get some. Or they just don't even watch the news anymore and they just do their own thing.
Yeah, I was watching a BBC report in Teesside, which is, I don't know where
Craig,
Teesside
can
is.
you still back up a
2012.
little bit for me?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was watching a report from Teesside, and they interviewed loads of elderly people from a metre away with like a boomstick. And some of them were like, oh, we didn't know there was a countrywide lockdown, we don't really watch the news.
Yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it? Like, people are using, like, the news and the internet as the main ways to warn people about stuff, but they're not putting any, like, public alerts, like, around the towns and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I haven't seen a single poster saying.
At my college, we actually have, like, posters and stuff, well, before it went
Yep,
into lockdown,
same.
there was a bunch of posters and, like, you know, warnings and stuff, you know, like, they're making people very aware, but they're not doing that enough with, like, the local areas, you know, put it on lampposts, put it on this, put it on that.
Honestly, I really think that once this coronavirus thing gets like dealt with, I feel like it's gonna leave a really big hole in our in all countries. I don't know. I feel like there might be like
by a big factor.
yeah,
as
the
well.
economy.
But let me tell you one.
Rajiv, continue.
Yeah.
Look, I know, like, but do you guys really believe that this came from a fucking bat soup?
No. You know what? The true story came out. Basically, what happened was they were testing bats in a laboratory, and then this guy, they were across the street. So it's a Chinese facility. They were testing the bats, and they were testing different stuff with bats. So this guy gets bit by the bat, and he's like, they didn't know anything was gonna happen. He goes across the street after he's done working to a market. And so that's basically the theory of what happened. And then the bat thing was from him. But basically, another theory is one of those bats flew out and then, it infected other bats, maybe through mating. And so that could also be a possibility as well. So it's either a guy got it from a bat, or a bat went out and spread it to other bats. And then people got it.
But I have been reading.
Feels bad, man. That mom gone full fucking apocalypse mode. Jesus.
Yeah.
No, but here's the thing. I have reason to believe that this was engineered by the CCP, and this was actually done on purpose by the CCP, and as a bioweapon. Why would fucking Chinese people just travel and why just before this pandemic was announced? Why would Chinese people fucking travel? Just take a fucking holiday to the US.
I think
and the Chinese doctor who warned us of this, he was silenced by the CCP.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he died of coronavirus.
Yeah.
I think there is more to this than meets the eye, because you have to take the fact that China wants to out US in any way possible.
They also want to take over the world. They're globalists.
Yeah.
They are. Another thing is.
Sorry, Didi. I just want to pick out a point real quick.
Right.
What Longchong said in the chat. He said, as he said before, my mom's gone full apocalypse mode after all of this. She's gone crazy, and that's really worrying, because it really does show how big of a negative effect it's having on the population's mental health as a whole as well. It is literally making people go insane.
Yeah.
Hence the
Seriously.
That's why it's only going to be 3 ways.
Shit like toilet paper. I hate how they're hoarders. They're constantly hoarding necessities for other people and not thinking. They're only thinking about themselves. They think that because they need everything or else it'll go run out. But then they take it all, and then other people are left what am I gonna do now? I have nothing. I can't use toilet paper. I can't even eat meat.
If you look on eBay, you can get a 12-pack of toilet paper for it's selling for $60.
It's ridiculous.
Jesus, what the hell?
Yeah, it's just kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, and another thing I'd like to point out is the fact that it really sticks to me as an attempted bioweapon. Purely for the fact that it's mutating so fastly, and you see it in the news, it's
I know.
conditions of real.
Yeah.
Another thing, in my opinion, okay, apparently I heard that Israel was the first people to work on the vaccine before every other doctor was.
Yes, that's true. Israel was the first.
So, what about that? What? Why
That's
Israel?
really
How will
Israel, honestly, Israel's Jewish people are honestly one of the most intelligent people, ethnic Jews. You have Albert Einstein and stuff, and that region's just very intelligent. They produce a lot of intelligent people, so I'm not really surprised if a Jewish person was the first person to try to do something.
Seriously, honestly, I really hope something is done soon, or else.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, okay, Craig, your mic is still super loud. Anyways, I really hope something gets done soon, because a lot of people are getting affected by it. But at the same time, we're getting these complaining.
You guys also need to take into account the fact that CCP bots on Twitter, which angrily reply blaming Trump, calling it the Trump virus when you criticize the CCP. Has anyone seen that shit?
Well, my theory
is they're banning people.
This is my theory. The Chinese
No. Wait, I'll get to that in a bit. But here's the thing: you should see. Just if you're a big account on Twitter and you criticize the CCP or talk bad about the CCP,
bots,
the bots will come and they will accuse you and they will death threat you, whatever. And I am now beginning to suspect that Twitter is shadow banning people talking badly about the CCP.
I've seen that on Twitter.
Because it is mainly because Twitter has an office in China. So here's how that works. Every country, a company has an office and they have to abide by the law, that country's law. Because Twitter has an office in Pakistan, they're suspending people who talk bad about Pakistan, even though they're not even Pakistani whatsoever. That's the shitty thing about Twitter. Now, if you go to Gap, for example, they are a 100% American company, believe in free speech. So therefore, they don't have influence. No country has influence over them. Simple as that. That's how it works.
Yeah. Also, we haven't been getting any people that DMs Abdul on Discord. We'll be accepting any and all people. All you have to do is come and ask.
Yeah, just
The Minecraft server is currently up. We'll be posting links.
Richard, really? Oh my god. It's not that important. We don't need a Minecraft server.
Everyone, the Minecraft server is up.
God.
Shut up. Are you
Did you actually-
serious?
Yeah. Hey, if everyone prefers having something to enjoy with while listening to us, you guys have the Minecraft server. It's completely open.
You know what?
Aternos is good. It has 1800 megabytes of RAM. That's almost 2 gigs.
Did you buy that? Did you actually
No,
buy
it's
that?
free. It was free. 20 players can get on.
Hey, Regine, if it's okay, how about you do it? How about you host?
Alright.
Sold out, by the way.
No, it isn't. Why do you need a Minecraft server in all fucking...
Listen. My thinking is, since we don't really have face cams and stuff, some people like to have something to see while they're listening to us. So you have Minecraft to play.
That's a real
Okay, and I guess
kind of game,
but
but okay.
what makes... Okay, also,
Now,
can I talk
one
about the
thing,
time I was always convinced that communism actually worked?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
right.
what the
everybody-
fuck?
Was he
just
a
let him
CCP
tell the
member
story.
too? Or no?
Everybody let him tell his story,
Okay.
because I've heard this is a good one.
Okay, oh god, Vaporing's here. Welcome, Vaporing, welcome to the stream. Okay, so Rajiv, you go first.
So, the fact that, I have something to say about my own prime minister, who happens to be a Hindu nationalist. What a Hindu nationalist? Okay, you got the KKK in the US, you got this guy in India, but he happens to lead the country, which is not a good thing, right? This asshole is none other than Narendra Modi. Pretty sure he threw out Star Wars quotes in New York during a visit, and that was kind of cringe. There is an actual video of that, by the way. Just look it up. May the force be with you.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you need to see
I've
that.
seen it.
He actually said that. He actually fucking said that.
Oh, are you serious? Damn.
He's cringe, and he's basically what we call a Hindu nationalist. If you have a white nationalist, which is the KKK, see, white nationalists are people who are only for the white race. They're like they're like
So
Indian
Hindu
KKK, but
nationalists are people that
for
are only
Hindus.
for the Hindus.
KKK, I've
Yes.
seen it all.
So he basically discriminates against Muslims, Christians, and any other religion which isn't Hindus. And
So basically, kind of okay.
and he the reason he fucking wins a popular vote because Hindus by tradition are basically based. They don't like other religions.
Oh, God.
They are also kind of like, a lot of Hindu nationalists exist in this country. So basically what happened was when Trump visited India, I hope you guys know, Trump visited India, right? You guys remember that, right?
Yeah.
So when Trump visited India, what Modi did was there's a highway where Trump's motorcade was supposed to go along, and on the either sides of it there are slums. Slums are basically where poor people live. So what Modi did was he built a fucking wall to hide the slums from Trump's motorcade. How fucked is that? And the slum people, it was actually a hindrance to the slum dwellers.
That reminds me, North Korea does the same thing with their slums. If any foreign visitors come to North Korea, they'll only go to specific parts of the.
Yeah, but first of all, Kim Jong-un is actually like insane. Modi is somewhat insane. But let me tell you one thing. All right, here's where it gets actually worse. Now this is a democracy. India is supposed to be a democratic republic nation. Now here's where it gets fucked. Now, after this wall was built, the slum dwellers were actually found it a hindrance, and they wanted to go complain to the media. And Modi's party is called the BJP, and one of his party leaders threatened the slum dwellers, if you go to complain to the media, we will burn your fucking house down. We will burn all your houses down.
They
I
actually did it as well, didn't
I
they?
just want to say,
Fuck, man.
we got Birdman who wants to actually come on and like tell a story or something, so I'll actually bring him in now. Just upstairs,
sure.
and then DDD can tell his story, and hopefully by then we'll be able to go to our final segment.
So,
Tunnel dweller, hold on.
Tunnel dweller, sit in.
One sec. Tunnel dweller.
Yo,
Hold on.
what's up?
Give me a second. Tunnel dweller, Justin Trudeau is a fucking retard. Either he's a cuck or he's a
This is
retard. I don't
Birdman.
know.
Justin Trudeau, that's true. That's a true. Can I get a truer?
Hey, welcome,
That's a
Birdman.
true.
Welcome,
Hey,
Birdman,
what's
to the
up?
Hey,
Politicast.
Birdman.
Yeah. Hi.
Go ahead. I'm done.
All right. Let me tell you about my government and where I live, New Jersey, which is almost close to the epicenter of New York, which is filled with,
Slums.
It's like the Warriors.
slums, black people, all that.
What was that?
And you know how my governor is? He's basically like the biggest retard in the whole state. You remember? Yeah,
Hold
Phil
on, dude.
Murphy.
I have a lot of friends and I
yeah,
have
I
family
think I
in
know.
New Jersey too. They all tell me about this fat retard who runs the place.
Yeah, Governor Chris Christie, and after him, there's another retard who basically bans bear hunting. So yeah, that happened.
Where the fuck are bears in New Jersey, first of all?
Yeah, why are there bears in New
Wow,
Jersey?
seriously, that's so stupid.
Yeah, it's so stupid too. I mean, come on. And when the whole SIVO 19 comes around, he shuts down schools. Every school's like online now. And guess what? All the teachers do. Like, I got this whole problem. Like they all. I get notifications at the middle of the night. Oh, do your work, Birdman. You got to do your work. I'm like,
I'm giving everyone a stack of diamonds.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to do. Actually, can I tell you guys the real reason why we're gonna actually only do this at 8 p.m. GMT after this stream? It's because of my online classes. And that's the reason why we're doing that. Because
I'm not doing
I
online
won't-
classes.
I'm gonna have to do online classes because my mom is gonna force me to. Well, besides that,
I have to crunch everything. I'm not joking, by the way, because most of my
Seriously.
work, it's like I get a shit ton of work from like, oh, you got to do this, and I got a fucking sports and marketing class who posts this stuff about, oh, you got to do this project. You got 2 days completed. Good luck. That's what he says. He's so fucking big sometimes.
Jesus Christ. Alright, man.
Yeah,
That's insane. We'll have
Also, I'm
to
gonna
get you off the air now, just so DDD can tell his story, and we're just gonna address some stuff
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
end about our beautiful future.
Yeah.
hopefully.
All right. One more story to tell. You know
Alright.
Google Hangouts, right?
Oh yeah.
God, that piece of thing, like that thing is so
Yeah.
bad. It's literally-
Yeah,
Who even
I
uses
know.
Hangouts again?
I don't even know.
No one, boomers.
Schools, like I invited up one time. There was like my film class decides, oh, let's do a hangout, and everyone joins in, and all of a sudden I decided to join in, and it's like, yeah, it's kind of
Cringe.
That's
cringe. It gets rated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
Our media class just spams memes and shit, so hey, shout out
Yeah.
to you guys who
Our
have some
school
amazing
uses-
memes.
If there's teachers that do it at our school, we always use Zoom, not Google Hangouts for the.
I've
Oh,
heard this is
I
really
tried
good,
using Zoom,
but
actually,
we actually
actually-
use Microsoft Teams. We're a
hold
bit
on.
boomer in that sense.
I actually had to
Zoom
use,
has
my
simulated,
therapist-
background
Richard,
CPU.
Richard, wait. Zoom. I actually had to use Zoom to talk with my therapist recently, but it didn't work for me at all. My mic wasn't connecting at it, so I had to call
Yeah, the
the
mic.
actual.
There's mic problems on Zoom. There's definitely mic problems on Zoom for sure.
It's stupid.
I
and I
know
actually
for a fact. Zoom is broken
Yeah, there's
in-
definitely mic problems in Zoom.
And I just wanna a bit off the topic, but
Oh,
we
also,
were going to
about
address
the-
this. Hold on, we were going to address this originally, but Prime Minister Boris Johnson has got coronavirus. That is
Easy
insane.
champ.
Yeah, how's Corona, dude?
Best of
Corona time.
best of wishes to him.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure we'll get the best of care. I mean, he's a prime minister, so there'll be a lot of pride.
Oh yeah, they'll be
Also,
pumping for the dead babies and
It's the same
stuff.
for like the royal family as well. Prince Charles has it, so
Mhm.
there's
Yeah,
not
but he
much
eats
to
dead
talk about
babies
there,
and is a
but, you
religious
know.
man, so.
They came into contact with the Chinese man. That's what it was.
Alright, Birdman, we're gonna have to get you off now, man. But thank you very
Oh.
much for coming on. You got some
Oh,
great
you're
stories.
Thanks, man.
welcome.
I hope
Yeah.
to see you later.
You can
on
invite
like
me
future
anytime.
streams.
You can invite me anytime to
Absolutely,
any
we
more.
will. Alright, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. See you guys. Bye. I'll still be in the chat.
Everyone come join the Minecraft server. We have 3 people on currently.
Nobody cares.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
Richard, shut up. Richard, shut
Alright.
up.
Okay, so, do you want to tell your story about
All
the one
right,
you've been
fine.
excited? He's been excited
I'm gonna
about this all week, so I just let him ramble on. a bit.
Shut up. Okay. So one time, I was in a Discord server. This Discord server, I'm pretty sure it's a familiar Discord server we've all been to before. You guys know which one. So one day I met this guy. Well, I was just in the server by myself. I think it was because everyone left, and then I was just one-on. This guy gave me an entire story on how communism actually works, and it was genuinely.
Dear God.
It was genuinely convincing. I'm sad to. I'm sorry about this, but it's convincing. It's been so long time ago, so I don't remember everything. But he said things like, "How do you think Soviet Russia was able to last so long?" and stuff like that. And also, how come the economy has only collapsed recently after the Soviet Union got collapsed? Stuff like that. It was surprisingly convincing, but like I still didn't believe.
Oh my god, and what deterred you from the idea of the end? Like, what sort of got you to realize, hey, I'm being absolutely stupid right now? Do people just call you out for it, or?
No, it was because I just thought maybe he's just fucking with me.
Yeah.
Maybe he's wrong. I still don't think if communism collapsed, there was a reason for it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, everything has a reason. That's why capitalism is still up and strong, basically. Well, it's not the strongest, but, you know, it's the best out of the bunch, I'd say. So yeah, it's really insane to think that, like, all the news recently has been directly revolving around this one thing. It's absolutely insane.
I
to
know. It's the same thing. It actually reminds me. The same thing.
Well, it's an
happened to
epidemic
Trump.
and people are dying.
Like,
so
remember when
everyone's
Trump
afraid.
was first getting his election? It was all about him. The media was all about Trump and how the best ways to make people believe that Trump is actually a bad person. I mean, I don't trust either party as much as I trust anything. I don't trust both parties at all. I don't like him. But I gotta give it to Trump. He's done something better than Hillary would have done.
Personally, I'm gonna say something that might be a bit controversial, but I don't think there's a point which party you vote for anymore, because I think they
Seriously,
both
I
follow
don't-
the same guidelines and they make different promises, but they all achieve the same thing in a sense. Just some people are better
that's
at
fair.
achieving it than others.
Yeah, same thing.
I think that the two-party system is broken. In all seriousness, I think that we should adapt. Right, Americans are
I
gonna
honestly
we should
think
adapt a
politics
new-
in itself.
We should adapt
Politics
a
in
new, like,
itself is a
rotation
mistake.
style system where there's like every party has an equal chance. Like, we have a bunch of parties. Some of them are like insane, like the Monster Raving Loony Party. Bet you haven't heard
Oh
about
my
that.
god, the Monster Raving! Oh yes, I remember that.
Rajiv, you gotta go.
Can't believe
Alright,
it.
man.
Isn't that like a racist?
Thank you for
take
coming
care,
on. I hope
You should get on the server real quick, buddy.
Alright,
Piss
thanks,
off,
thanks.
Richard.
Alright. So yeah,
Alright,
that's
later,
insane.
Rajiv.
Yeah. So
And all,
oh,
I
God.
think that politics itself shouldn't exist. I don't really like politics. I don't.
Well,
I
but I'm
mean,
pretty
I
sure
talk
you
with-
just quoted Liberty Prime from Fallout.
I mean, listen.
Death is a preferable
If
alternative.
the Chinese does kill us all, then so be it. I mean, what do you want me to do about it? Like, it's obviously the Chinese. They know what they're doing, and they know that this is gonna cause havoc and it's gonna push their agenda. So, and everyone knows that Joe Biden is just a pawn for China, and China's using him as a way to promote globalism.
And I think that's the
And-
real way. I know this is like a massive stretch, but I do think a lot of people don't like Trump right now because the Democrats are
Why?
so criticizing him.
His
on being racist
his
about
approval
China.
rating has gone up.
How's
Wait,
the
are you
approval rating
serious?
up?
They're
The only
criticizing
reason
him
they're
on being
saying that-
racist to
The only
China?
reason they're saying that, I think, is because China may have a teensy bit of involvement with the Democratic Party.
Well, it's strange that everyone
Might
drops out of
be.
the race right when coronavirus is about to happen. Literally, that's what happened.
Hey,
Everyone
I believe
dropped
we have an
out.
influence over the World Health Organization, but hey.
Nah, maybe there's a chance. But what about the CDC?
Sorry?
By the way, it's 3 p.m. I think it's
3
time.
We'll like go on for like 5 more minutes just because we obviously have a bit of a delay with the hold, just getting everything organized, so we'll keep going for 5 minutes.
Okay, fine. Well, but anyways, I think that's. Oh crap! I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, that's fine. But like, what has Birdman just sent me? He sent me yeah, he posted the screenshot where the Wuhan like Institute of Virology has like pretty much it's extremely close to the actual place where the man named Bat and he got infected and you know that's how it all started. It's really insane to be honest to think that yeah Tom Dell said don't give start with the WHO. Okay, right. Yeah, I think that the World Health Organization is pretty incompetent in a sense because
Okay, I thought he meant the band.
clearly a lot of countries are following their like procedures for the virus.
They're following their own ideas.
And I think that WHO is trying to get direct control over the countries of like what their procedures are.
Jeez.
That's why the
So is
UK
this
is
such
so
a
heavily criticised. Is
I
because
feel like
they've not
China is
listened
gonna
to
start
WHO.
World War 3. Is China gonna start World War 3?
I don't.
Possibly.
I don't think it'll be an actual war. I think it'll be a political war in the sense, and that war's already happening.
Like the Cold War.
I think that they'll.
Well, Iran's starting war already. I mean, the U.S. is about to go to war with Iran, so.
I think now's about that. Did you hear
Jesus.
ISIS is telling the terrorists to not do anything because of the coronavirus? So the
Yeah.
Bruh.
It's pretty funny, but at the same time, oh my god.
What do farmers do if they're working from home? Do you just
I
No, you
think
just work on your farm.
No, they won't actually. Right, on a serious note, they won't work at home because they're essential workers. You know what I mean? Like they have to work.
Oh yeah, they have to. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, same with like
Yeah,
truck
that
drivers
sucks.
and stuff.
Actually, that's a good thing. Because if they don't work, if they
Hey,
don't
let me
work-
tell you something. California, fuck California. Okay, my mouse pad was supposed to be shipped today. Guess what? Company messages me saying, "Oh yeah, we can't ship out our mouse pads because California tells us we're not essential, so you have to wait until April now." And I'm pissed.
Well, no.
Bruh.
I mean, my stuff got shipped within 4 days.
Ghost-
I don't know where
Ghost,
it
we're
came
not
Well, I got an
gonna
artisan
disrespect
pad. I got an
Got
artisan
delivered
mouse
today.
pad. So it was
Actually,
a $40 mouse pad.
$40 for a mouse
Yeah,
pad. Oh my
it's
god.
by 18
What?
Use a pillow.
$40?
It's a great mouse pad. It's very
What
nice.
pad is it?
Use your desk.
Have you
It's,
Use
got-
your
it's from the
pillow.
mousepad
Use
company.
anything else.
Not
have you got one of
sponsored,
those
but from
big 3D mouse pads.
it's
It's like a
3D.
big mouse. It's like King
Do you
Bat's
remember?
spoon. You know, he pulls it out of the
Do you
fridge.
remember the Odin laser trackpad?
The what?
The Odin laser trackpad that was on Kickstarter.
Oh, I actually
yeah,
remember
yeah.
that.
Yeah, iDubbbz made a video on it. Wait, why am I talking about this in Politicast? Oh, whatever.
Well, it
Odin-
came about because they aren't shipping my damn mouse pad because these damn politics. I want my stuff. Paid
All right,
40
I
G's
guess
for that.
Jeez, so you have to wait till April just because of
Yeah, they assume it's gonna all ship at by April 6th. So it was supposed to ship today, but I guess it's
Oh, anyways, what time is it?
Craig, your mic's getting crispy.
Oh, fuck.
Wait.
Craig, are you okay?
Craig, you
What?
want to leave a
Dude, you
call?
sound like a freaking.
Okay.
You sound like a storm.
Okay.
You're blowing up the storm. Holy
That's a
crap,
refreshing microphone if I've ever seen one.
dude. Yeah, I agree.
And I don't really
I
have
did that one on purpose.
a cool epic screen for like VN, so I'll just keep it like as well. But I'm gonna move on
Actually-
right now, and I'm gonna.
Yeah, okay, so it's about time we ended it, right?
Everyone get on the
I
Minecraft
just
server.
wanna
Send the link
give-
in again.
I want to give a briefing about the future of what's happening here, because I think a lot of people.
Am I
have a lot
still
of
broken?
questions. I wanna take this
Stop it,
time.
Richard. Stop spamming.
I wanna take this time to
Everyone has to join. Relax.
Shut up, right? I wanna take this time to basically ask you guys, what do you wanna see out of this show? I wanna know what you
We'll
guys
be
want.
taking any suggestions, but Abdul will be taking all your suggestions. I'll be reviewing them and making sure Abdul doesn't choose the stupid ones.
Yeah, I'm a bit I'm not massively realistic, but I try to be. So I got DTD
And I'll be the
here,
realist
my,
here,
my
'cause-
realist. But yeah, what do you guys want to see? If you have any questions about the show, go ahead and ask them right now. And I want to
Me?
while we're waiting, I want to tell you guys a few things, right? If you guys could kindly mute yourselves a second, just so I can do my little speech.
Alright, sure.
Yep. Basically, what I want to tell you guys is that, well, first of all, like, I want to thank each and every one of you. Like, I know it's like maximum 15 viewers, but still, like, you blew my expectations out the water. I had like really low expectations for tonight. But I want to say to you guys now that, like, you've made this possible now. You've sealed the deal, sort of thing. I want to do more of this. And I know a lot of other people are really willing to do more of this. So I want to tell you guys a little something about like what's happening in the future. First of all, you'll have 2-hour streams from now on. This was just a 1-hour stream, just because we want to get a foothold on the show before we go full force, you know. Just basically give you guys a bit of a taster. So you ain't gonna be seeing just Big Ben Broadcast and Politicast, you're gonna be seeing a whole lot more. This ain't a podcast channel, in the slightest. You guys are going to be seeing gaming, you guys are going to be seeing scam baiting, and that's going to be handled by Rajiv, the absolute lad. We have a lot of guests on. Zephyr has his own show coming up called Zephyr's, what was it again? Zephyr's Schizophrenic Screaming Hour? Or Session, sorry. We're going to be having Ari have her own talk show on here. If you guys want to talk to Ari, you know, there's your chance. I know some of you guys have missed her. We're planning a lot more stuff. We're planning on having a lot more content for you guys, and we want to know exactly what you want to see. If you say it,
Bruh.
if a lot of people want it. Oh, thank you Tunnel Dweller for subscribing. Goddamn, really appreciate that. You've been entered in the giveaway. But yeah, I'm trying to make some plans for some fun streams that I think you guys might want to interact with a bit more. I want to do some cahoots maybe. If you guys want to see Jackbox, absolutely I'll do Jackbox for you guys. You know, it's whatever you want, really. We've actually, the gaming side, we do have we have Craig, who volunteered to do his own show for that, called Craig Gaming. So, you know, hopefully hopefully that'll go forward, because I'd love to see that, and I hope you guys would be interested. Yeah, so also big important thing, the stream times will be moved, as DDD mentioned before, just so everybody's better equipped to join our cast, and hopefully you guys will find it better to join. We'll be streaming at 8 PM Eastern Time, no, not Eastern Time, GMT, every Friday. After the whole coronavirus thing blows over, we might be DDD said that's 4 PM US East. Okay. Oh god, I forgot what I was saying now. God, you guys got me on emotional. No, but yeah. If you guys are even interested on like helping us with the show at all, as well, let me know. I'd love you guys' input, and I'd love to see what you could bring to the table. I want to build this into something big for everybody. And once again, guys, like, thank you so much for making this possible. And thank you for like sticking around. I'm not sure what it is Pacific time, Tunnel Dweller, I'm sorry. So yeah, this has been our first stream. Next Friday at 8 PM GMT, we're gonna be streaming. We'll see what we can bring to the table by then. We'll work out a schedule and we'll tease you guys some stuff. We will be working on the Discord server, I guarantee you. We'll do that. Hey, we might do it after the show, we don't know. But for now, we're gonna end this off on a nice note. So thank you everybody for this. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'd love to hear what you say more. Hit me up on Discord if you want. And yeah, we do have a Minecraft server, right? Okay. I didn't consent to the Minecraft server, by the way, but yeah, thank you guys so much. You guys are all amazing. Tell your friends, tell your family. It's all good. I'd love to see you guys some more. And yeah, that's it from me. Stay tuned. Alright, goodbye everybody.